Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. My name is Roselyn.
And I'm Rachel. Today guys, we want to talk about some of the culture shock that we had or that we've had since we came into Canada. My first culture shock upon landing in Canada will be the cold.
Yeah. Yep. I think it's number one for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It hit different when I came out of the airport.
Coming from a different
background,
different country, different continent as well. I know Canada and Russia, they have gained the title for the coldest nation in the whole world. Yep. So something that we love to live in Canada, but it's just something that we have learned to live with. Number two, guys, if you don't like to do things on your own, if you are so used to help, you have to get used to
this is very important.
It's different in Canada. Yeah. It's very different because I think the do-it-yourself lifestyle is a way of life here. You have to get used to seeking information online. Let me give you an example. Recently, I wanted to change the lock on my door. So I looked for somebody to help me change it. So apparently, he has not changed. I wanted to put keypad, the more sophisticated one. So apparently, this guy has not done it before. He has not done something like that before. And he came and told me that he can do it. He didn't read the manual. He didn't do anything. Guys, at the end of the day, I ended up with a hole in my door. No new lock, no old lock. Ha! And it was already night. And I told the guy, and I called the guy the next day because he knows that from the previous day, he couldn't fix it. So instead of him to be upfront with me and tell me that, oh, I can't fix it,
or he broke it,
or you broke it, he just started pushing me. And my husband was not around. That's how I entered YouTube. I entered YouTube. At the end of the day, I fixed the doorknob myself because I had to protect my family, right? So I fixed it myself. I felt a sense of pride, to be honest with you guys, because I didn't believe that I could do doorknob. It's the last thing I would have even thought about being able to do, but I was able to do it. So that's why we are telling you guys, if you are used to getting help, you have to be able to adjust to the fact that you are going to be doing things yourself at some point. 3 will be
expensive African food.
Do you like yam? If you like yam, I'm not sure you are going to manage and cope because I'm a lover of yam too.
But yam don't tire me.
Why?
Back home in Nigeria, when you buy at least 3 tubers of yam,
yes,
you are still okay putting it somewhere in the kitchen. So if you buy in bulk here, you have to do all the preservative measures for yam to avoid a spoiled tuber. Do you understand? So the fact that I have to slice
more
and
than
put in the fridge or freezer, and then when it's time to cook, I have to bring it out, and then it just looks like work already for me.
Okay, so that's what is tiring for you. But I still love my yam. So generally, African food is really, really on the expensive one. And you don't blame the suppliers or the sellers of this food.
Now.
Yeah, the logistics of getting it into Canada. It's a lot of money. So yeah, they have to pass on these costs somehow.
We have a friend that has been in Canada for like 7 or 8 years now. Yeah. She still does her own cargo from Nigeria.
Yeah. So, that one too is also expensive. We tried the cargo too, but
she mentioned something about trying sea cargo.
Sea cargo, okay.
That just takes very long.
Yeah, that's 3 months. 3 months of waiting for food.
So
yeah, I think I'm better off just buying. Let's give a shout out. Our plug in our city, the Fried African market. I think she came and just changed everything because we didn't have any African markets that was functional in Fredericton for since I've arrived. So it's a good addition to the city. Number 4 on our list will be
Halloween celebration. Most stores will sell the Halloween stuffs. You see pumpkins everywhere. See different kinds of,
and the kids too are usually into it. So it's very difficult for an African parent to. You also want your kid to be part of the culture here in Canada, but at the same time, you don't want your kid to be part of Halloween celebration because of what it stands for. right? So the balance is usually difficult for African parents and more so Christian parents too. So that's another thing that I don't know, my child is just going into the kindergarten and it's just beginning to dawn on me that I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. So but I just usually tell her we don't celebrate Halloween, but she's interested in celebrating because other students are celebrating it and all that. So, and I also don't want her to be left out in the same. So I hopefully she gets to understand.
We can strike a
balance.
Yes. Yep.
Number 5 on our list is entitled Crosswalkers. In Canada, the pedestrians, they have right of way.
You like be driving all the Lamborghinis
and you see,
once you see me stand there and you don't stop,
you have to stop and let them cross, although they are supposed to press the traffic whatever, but you still see some people, they just jump in front of the road because they know that they have right of way. Unlike where we are coming from, our zebra crossing,
you look left,
you look
right, you look left again.
Our zebra crossing is not even functional at all, but this place is highly functional and you have to, the rules of the road, very, very important. That you watch out for pedestrians when they are crossing. Although I enjoyed the pride of it as a student when I didn't have a car. But now that I have a car,
from a driver's perspective,
it has started becoming very annoying about how people just jump in front of the road and they feel entitled and just walk because they know the law. Right?
Next on the list, guys, is
the daylight savings in Canada. I came during the summer, right? So in summer at 9 o'clock, it was still bright. The day is usually longer in summer months, and in winter months the days are shorter and the night is long. In summer month, for somebody that likes to see the dark before you actually go to bed to sleep, it's going to be really difficult because you have to, and if you peradventure you sleep early, maybe you sleep at 7 o'clock in Nigeria, you want dark too, you can't have the two, because it will still be as bright as something until 9 o'clock. And that's in summer months. Then in winter it's usually dark as early as 5:30. So that's something we had to adjust to, and now it's a breeze for us.
Another culture shock for me is sales tax. My people, you know when we go to somewhere in the mall like ShopRite, and then you see on a particular product, you see 4,000 naira. You know for sure when you're going to pay at checkout, you're going to exactly 4,000 naira. But here, it's not the same. Yes, guys, it's not the same.
On top of everything you buy, I think except food, unprepared food. On top of anything you buy, there's always a tax levy on it. So you always have to do a mental math. For some of us that are overkaku, you have to do a mental math of how much this thing is going to eventually cost you. So if it's the 10% sales tax, just add that 10% to the cost that you are seeing on the counter. I wish they can do it differently though, because I know my friend in UK tells me that there's a sales tax was already included in the tax of what you're buying in the UK. It will be much easier for some people.
For those of us that are not overkaku,
the priding ones.
It's a lie, yo. I'm overkaku.
You calculate everything. You cannot live in this place and not be overkaku. Next thing on our list will be the expensive child care. So in Canada, before your child starts kindergarten at age 5, if you have a full-time job and you have to go to work, that means you have to drop your child as a child care facilities. Have more than up to 3 children under 5 years old.
That's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
Except you have help from maybe family members.
Yes. But another thing that people do is they just stay on one income. If they have several kids below 5 years old, they just stay on one income. Either one of the parents just stays at home to take care of the kids, to just help minimize this cost, right? Because the government don't pay for child care for children between 0 and 5 years old if you have to take them to the daycare. So they don't pay for that childcare. But there are programs that help you subsidize this payment. At least will be
paying for your food when you go and hang out. Yeah, so that one is still a shock to me because it's not what we grew up knowing. I can invite you for my birthday party, and then I know, okay, I'm taking responsibility for inviting you over. Okay, I'm inviting 10 people, I'm preparing for 10 people. But right here, if you're inviting me or if I invite you, please come with your credit card.
Yes, so because whatever food that you order, it's on you. It's your bill. Like, this one was the one that I couldn't wrap my head around it. Like,
I can't still now.
Yeah, because I was sitting on my own. You now sent me a message. Oh, I want to do a birthday party for my husband. And you now sent me the name of the restaurant and the location. I now finished eating. You are the one that say you want to do birthday. And I came. What's the English?
You said Oriye
by far. And I came. I said, okay, let me come and help you grace the occasion. You now said I should pay for my food.
Why don't you kuku leave me in my house?
Or kuku do house party.
Yeah. I think most people now go for house party.
Yes. House party is way better, because even if you want to go outside and eat with and invite people to come and celebrate with you, like I've never done it. Like I can't do it.
I don't know if I can.
I'll rather invite you. Yeah, I would rather invite you to my house, cook, and let everybody come and eat. Do you understand?
Then everyone is good.
Good, yes. The final thing on our list is distance between cities and province. So Canada has a very large landmass that even I think 90% of our landmass are not even occupied. So if you are going from one city to another, it's always usually a long drive. So sometimes I don't even want to take vacation. I just want to, when I think about the drive, I just want to stay at home and just chill. But the truth is that for you to be able to experience Canada in its entirety, you need to be able to go places and you need to drive, and driving is part of the experience, right? So guys, this is a wrap for today.
Yeah, we hope you've enjoyed some of the highlighted culture shock that were brought to you from living in Canada.
Yeah, and this video is not to tell you not to come to Canada, but to just let you know that these things exist. But you can adjust to living with its existence. We have been doing it for me several years.
Mine quite a while.
Yeah, so we have gotten used to it. Your body will adjust to it, but
don't worry, we just be fine.
Yeah, exactly. So thank you guys again for watching and supporting us, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.
It's cold. Yeah, it's one of the coldest regions and countries in the world.
It's super cold.
Yeah.
Actually, you're not supposed to say anything.
Or is it me not Nivea?
After a shade, now sit down. You're not supposed to say anything.
Yes, the cold. Even in summer, the cold is still there. Because you know why? We work with, I don't know why.
Everybody doesn't know.
Even me, I was interested in
I'm gonna turn it off.
Don't turn it off. Just leave your land now. Pause. The first session. I didn't touch up my makeup now.
You have stood there.
For me, the first culture shock. Let me see how I look like.
I didn't
touch up my makeup.